only hunting 4 days, and so to make the decision to sacrifice a day to scout, we were really banking on finding something that was a for sure solid shoot and really punch out the last day.
Is this the length that all the geese were coming off? Just cut?
Yep. When you travel all the way up here, you want to have quality hunts. You just don't want to run a gun. It's just not going to pan out. We'll check some marshland out, try to find some ducks.
We were at a loss. Seth was going to go east and we were going to go west. And we drove a long way, followed a lot of different birds.
They just keep pouring in there. We found a pretty good shoot for ducks. It's a pea field with a dugout in it.
What'd you guys find?
Couple good ones, but the one's better than the other for ducks. I think it's at least 1,000 birds in it right now. We'd be better off just saving it for the morning.
It's a completely wind-still day. You're in a fairly bare pea field with the exception of some sagebrush that's along the side there. You sort of like overcalculate all of the things that you need to do, where these decoys should go, where these blinds need to face. I would be lying if I said I wasn't really nervous when we showed up. You put a lot of pressure on yourself to try to make all the right decisions.
Okay, my little plastic pupils attract the real ones so that we may shoot them in the face.
When we saw them, they were landing in the water and then just mobbing up onto the bank and into the field. So we're just trying to mimic that as best we can.
We were actually in the blinds getting things ready, and the first 3 groups landed, and I remember just going into panic mode. Like, we're gonna burn all of the flocks. They're gonna show up at first light. We just burned the best opportunity that we had.
That group just also dove into the pond. Yep. I think we gotta flip them.
The sun sort of came up. We kind of got all together, knew that we needed to flip the blinds around to be able to shoot into the pond.
Everyone good?
We all good?
Hopefully that's not all we see.
Big groups are awesome. No matter how many times I see them, how many hunts I go on, I still get chills in my back. It's hard not to just sit there and stare. It's a beautiful sight.
Look at this. There you go. There's a cartwheel and another one for you. Yeah, I mean, I think we were all, at the end of the yesterday frustrated, but how today's panned out, it's been epic so far. So let's keep the ball rolling.
Get down. Just get out your seat and jump around.
Goose nuggets.
They're so tasty.
After we got done with our duck hunt, we got back out to the other field quickly. We were going after geese.
The geese were all up here yesterday.
Really?
When we got there, the birds were still there. We watched a mass amount get off the field and go back to water. And it was kind of a relief for everybody. Like, they're back on their normal schedule. They're going to show back up.
Give us a couple hours to set up.
We couldn't have timed it any better. There was maybe 400 geese left in the field and a bunch of ducks. The ducks were flying constantly. We watched those 400 geese leave. It paid off big.
And what was great is we still needed to shoot a few ducks to finish off our linnets for the morning. And the ducks were all over in the air, just buzzing around with not a care in the world.
I ended up getting called out by my wife. She told me to shoot a triple on the next flock of ducks that came in.
Triple, Seth.
Okay.
Wow.
All green in one flock, and everybody was just kind of like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
Dropped 2 with the first shot and punched out 2 more and finished off the limit in grand fashion.
Never done anything like that before. It was pretty cool.
Look at that. That is awesome. Thank you.
Dude, delightful.
When you are actually able to get it all to come together on the morning of the last day, it makes something like the last hunt when we were going for geese just that much more fun. the pressure was off.
I mean, today was exactly how you would expect Alberta to be. It's called hunting for a reason, but today was a strong finish. It's been an experience, and I want to do it again.
Oh, Seth and his family, the outstanding people. So, Seth is a one-of-a-kind man. He, really worked his butt off to help us, get this job done. It couldn't have worked out any better.
It was great, I feel like we're cut from the same cloth. It's not just a come up here and hunt ducks. This is what we do. It's what we live for.